Okay, it's just started recording because
And you accidentally pressed it.
No, I put my hand up. So there's this thing. So if you put your hand up, it'll stop it. Well, it pauses it now. Yeah, it's cool, isn't it? So, welcome to this is like it's just an off route, but it's also an on route at the same time, isn't it? Because we are en route to a different game. We're en route to Preston.
Are we going to do an off route for Cheltenham though?
We could do an off route for Cheltenham. So this is an en route for Preston's game for Cheltenham. Cheltenham
and an
Development.
off route for the Broadwell.
Yeah, and then an off route for the Broadwell one. We didn't get a chance to do an on route for Broadwell because Winnie and I were very busy doing.
And the college is pretty close.
The college is really close. Our route to the college it's about a 1.5 minute drive. In fact, it probably is about that long, if that.
2-minute walk.
Yeah, it takes longer to get down there, turn around and park up, doesn't it, than it does to actually drive there. So there we go. But me and Winnie did have a plan to do some content, some skits, because we know everyone loves our skits, and we ended up marking the pitches because that needed doing and getting everything set up ready for the games. Turns out we just got everything done nice and early and got a chance to have a little chat in between, so that's fine. And it meant that the boys just got to play around. We ended up with all of the kids there just having a mass warm-up, wasn't it? There was so many of you kicking a ball around.
Yeah, like millions.
Yeah, it was good. It's lovely to see.
And then we were playing it with Winnie's lot, and then like me, Santi, George and Arlo just came off and went, let's not waste our energy.
And then we played a game then against Broadwell. Broadwell Badgers. We were due to play Zane, and a quick apology to him because it's the second time I have cancelled a friendly with him. We did fulfill our lead. Yeah, Zane from Tuffley Blues.
Play them again.
That was the initial one.
Yeah.
We were going to do a 9v9, but we've started to struggle with players, numbers wise, and ended up playing a game last week, a 9v9 against their Clarets. We lost the game and it wasn't good. We did do an en route for that with Kobe and Preston, but I didn't do an off route, and I won't lie, I was slightly wound up after the game. It was a real struggle for me to watch. It was quite tough. So, and I think I had already cancelled the game against Zane, I think, then, because I was struggling for numbers for that one, struggling for numbers for the other, and seeing how we went with the 10 men.
And with the Clarets. Like, seeing how we played against the Clarets, I bet.
Yeah, because the Blues are supposed to be there first, aren't they? So. But
then we just did pretty well against Broadwell Badgers, so I don't think you should have cancelled that game.
Well, I'm glad I did. For a couple of reasons. The first one is I'm glad I did because we had 10 players again today.
It wasn't bad.
9v9 with, it's fine for 7v7, but you're not listening. We were playing 9v9 against Zane, and we played 9v9 last week with one sub, and Kobe was injured within 10 minutes. And that suddenly changed the entire game for us, didn't it? Because we didn't have Kobe at the back, fantastic defender. It changed the game. It literally turned the game on its head. We were 1-1. I think we were at 2-2 with them, and then they ended up winning by quite a high scoreline. So going with just 10 kids to a 9v9 game, I think is very dangerous, especially when it's their first one. There's a lot of running to do. There's a lot that they need to learn. About positioning and about how to press as a team instead of just, because a lot of the time we've been pressing with just a couple of us just go and press.
Yeah, just like usually 3 of us and the defenders don't come up.
Exactly, but then today, so we started to play as we almost would in 9v9, started pressing everybody up.
And then like Ollie came from midfield to come and out press with us. Yeah. That works. Yeah,
and actually, yes.
He got like most of the balls to me, which led me to 2 assists. Yeah,
it did actually. Yeah, you two did. It's one of those. Winnie's said it before. It's one of those ones that You think that the kids haven't listened in training, and then
they go smash the match.
Yeah, and do exactly what we had just practiced in training. I'm just going to have to let all these people go. Do exactly what we had practiced in training last night. You see it suddenly come to fruition in the game, but in training, they couldn't do any of it. Then in that game, they did it exactly right. It was really, really good. I'm very, very proud of them because today we got a win.
Yeah. Always makes a difference when you get a win.
Yeah, we obviously don't talk about the scoreline, but at one point we were quite seriously ahead. The boys did everything they could to throw it away and let Brockworth come back, but it didn't happen in the end. We got the win, which is massive for us because it's our first win in 20 games. That's huge. But it's always a great game against Brockworth, and they did give us a really good game. I love the coaches. Like, really get on with them. Yeah, the coaches are nice, and they're quite a level team with us sometimes. Yeah, no, it's quite an even game. It works really well. It's a nice competitive game. I think if they had subs, I think the game would have been different again. But they didn't have any subs, so it meant that they could keep the structure and they keep the same kids on. And that worked. Whereas we had, because we then had 10, we had 3 subs. So I made 3 changes every quarter, didn't I? It's just because the engines, it'll go off now, look. So we made 3 subs every quarter. It just meant that everybody got as much game time as possible, didn't it, today? And some people didn't have to play too much because they got another game after. Yeah, it was really, really good game in the end, though. And the boys played really well. I actually can't fault any of them. It was good play everywhere. And then Logan came on in the first half, scored 2 goals. Yeah. And then Jaden just comes in, just cheeky little bummer, went in and scored 3. I know, got him, banged a hat trick, and then, or bagged a hat trick, I suppose. Banged a hat trick in, though. And we gave him man of the match, didn't we? Because it was too difficult to give man of the match to anyone else. I mean, a hat trick usually, it's normally the thing, yeah. And you don't often score more than 3 goals. So yeah, really, really good today. Really proud of him. And now we've just come to Sports Direct to get some Red Sox, because this is Preston's first game for them. So he's not got any kit. So we had to buy a load of red stuff just so that he's got that ready. Because these are trial games, so let's see how he gets on. So everybody wish him luck, and we'll say, well, I'm going to say up the Blues, but I think for you it's going to be an up the Reds, isn't it? No, never for United. But no, not Reds as United, as in Cheltenham. Up the Reds. You can't say beds, can you? Reds. You're going to have to say Reds, mate. No, you're going to have to say it. Blues on this. I say Blues. And I know that I'm not meaning City. But you know this. Because it's Broadwell Blues. Okay. But you are the under-9 Reds. So, it's an up the Blues for me. And an up the Reds for me. Up the Manx! Right. Up the well. Up the Reds. Welcome to the off route of the Cheltenham side of it, off route for the Reds, wasn't it? Yeah. Firstly, very, very different for me. Me? Yeah, and you. But I just said firstly, so let's go with one thing at a time. So being the parent, not the coach. Oh, you can't go through there. Oh, no. It doesn't let you. They've closed it all off. This is a joke, this place. So being the parent, not the coach, and being like, just watching on the sidelines, very refreshing. Not having to put any goals out, not having to do anything like that, not having to worry about the kids. Just there to watch my son play football, and I absolutely loved it. How do I get to KFC then? Yeah, I absolutely loved it. Seeing Preston play in his own age group was really nice, and in a competitive league was really nice as well. So he's on a trial period for Cheltenham at the Hereford Development Centre, and as it stands, we're on the second week. He's just had his first match.
Yeah.
And whilst we lost, it went really well, I thought.
Wow, yeah.
It went really well, certainly for you. Like speaking from a coach's point of view, Preston had a very good game. They play thirds. He got to play 2/3, so they gave him plenty of game time. It was really nice to see. And
you said you'd be shocked if they didn't.
I'd be shocked if he had more than like 15 minutes today, and he did get more than 15 minutes. So fair play to them. It's really good. But I think, I think for me, just being able to see Preston play like in his own age group was a big thing for me, and amongst some ballers. A lot of them are under 8s playing up into under 9s, and they're going to take the under 9s league by storm when they go up next season, aren't they? Yeah.
They're going to tear it up.
Yeah, so well done to them. There's a couple of under 9s in the team at the moment, but realistically, it's a lot of under 8s. But yeah, it was really good to watch, and I think we won't do an on and off route for it, but I might, whilst it's this trial period, maybe document a little bit of it and see how it goes for us, because it will show, or it might show, the highs and lows, because there's a very real chance you won't get in, isn't there?
Oh yeah.
He did really well, but it doesn't mean that they want him.
They're going to accept me.
No, exactly. So we'll see how it goes, and it'd be nice for other people to see that whilst it can be cutthroat, it's not the end of the world if it doesn't work, is it?
No.
Nope, because there's always next year, there's always somewhere else, and if you give up, you ain't getting anywhere, are you?
No.
No. But that's that. We'll try and do something like that. Preston, what do you think of it? How did you find it?
Well, it was a fun game for me. Oh God, I didn't know what to say.
How did you feel about your position?
Position?
Yeah, you played like right forward at first, then you went on to left forward. Do you want to talk me through that one shot that you should have hit with the outside of your boot, where you tried to turn your body and get it across? You were close to getting a goal 3 times today. Got yourself in the right positions.
Yeah.
Do you want to tell us about? Have you got your mic on?
Yeah. It's down there.
Oh, okay. Do you want to tell us about the Maradona on the goal line? So the ball's come in. Keeper got to it, but it had just gone by him. And Preston's sprinting back, and he got to the ball, stopped it on his goal line, pulled it out, and I thought he's just going to leather it out as anyone else would. Nope.
Maradona time.
Maradona's between, round 1, and I thought, right, get rid. Nope. Taps it inside again, cuts through 2 players, and then a great ball forward, actually. Really good ball forward, and it got out of the pot, got from our goal line up to theirs. Unfortunately, we didn't get anything from it, no goal, but it was straight back. It was straight out. It worked really well. If they don't come off, you look a bit of a div, don't you?
Oh God, yeah.
But as it stood, he looked a right baller, and he got a big round of applause from the parents. So
I didn't hear it.
Oh, mate, they were there. They all said well done. Like all the parents were along the goals, behind the goals down that end. So you've come back up after, but that's who was all clapping you and saying well done. It looked really good, really, really good.
They were clapping like.
What else were they going to clap?
The striker.
But for me, I didn't go and stand with those parents. I literally just sat on my own and just watched my boy play football. It was great. What do you think of the standard of football?
The standard they play
it's fast, isn't it?
Yeah, they're very quick.
Very quick. But if you give yourself space, I've noticed that you've got a lot of time on the ball at points today. So yeah,
I'm just waiting for the man to come at me, and their standard, one of them will move into space.
Yeah.
And it just went straight to our striker, but unfortunately, defender came and nicked it off him.
Yeah, but all in all, a great game, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty even sides, but
even sides, not an even scoreline.
no.
But yeah, we did get the loss. But I still think the game. It's like I was speaking to the coach after, and you were in the game the entire time. But 1/3 was 3-1 to them. the next third, it was 3-0 to them. And then the final third, 2-0 to them.
Yeah.
So you can calculate I won't say the score, but you can calculate it yourself. It seems like, because these are all short games, it seems like a huge scoreline at the end, but actually they competed throughout the entire thing. It was really good. And kids football, like the ball's literally one end to the other, to the other, to the other. I done it. How many steps you done?
Oh God. Oh no, I've got skins on.
Yeah, you can still get your...
Pinch my skin. Well, of course, I got a goal.
You've got a goal. I don't know what I'm on. I got
22,619.
Wow.
Well, I did have 2 games today. So.
Nice. Well done. Right, we're going to go because we got to get some food. But up the Reds from me.
Yeah, up the Reds for me.
Should we just up the well? Or do we go and up the Reds from us?
Cheltenham? No.
Up the town? Yeah.
Is that a chant for United though?
No.
Yay.
Right, up the Reds from me.
And up the Reds for me.
Up the town. Right.